Hi peeps, today I'm going to be showing you some benchmarks with the GTX 1070. This is not a reference card from Nvidia, nor is it one of the third-party solutions with 2 or 3 fans. It's a plastic, cheapo card that you can get. The 1070 This is made by KFA2, so it has the warm blower fan with the black plastic shroud. However, the cooling on here is supposed to be a bit better than the founders, just because they spent the more money in that area. Anyhow, in terms of settings, we've got everything set to high, opposed to the ultra that you can set on most of these graphic sliders. So everything's on high, motion blur's on, and then for ambient occlusion we've got HB80, and then for anti-aliasing down at the bottom we've got FX80, which is Nvidia's fast approximate anti-aliasing versus the more demanding but better looking T80. So it's on FX80. For the max setting video I did, very similar to this, that's set to T80 with everything else on ultra. That's all good. Anyway, let's get into it. Also, resolution is 1080p. What? We might have pulled the brake a little bit hard there. Oh. Damn. Damn. Was I going in the tunnel? I think I was. Who knows? Who cares? So yeah, frame rates are very good out of the city. You're looking about 130 to 160. When you're in the city, I'm going to say around 100 to 110. But yeah, in general, some very good frame rates. It just depends where you are in the game. In the city, it does impact the performance quite a bit. So if you're looking at frame rates that I say below 50, you're definitely going to feel the impacts in terms of FPS drops when you get into the lower frame rates, or when you say just enter the city, shall I say? Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, when you enter the city, lower frame rates outside. So kind of here where it is now, it's really going to render in the good old distance. Just get a lot more. So for example, 130 FPS here. So that way it's 170, for example. Look towards the city, even though it's not actually the city, is it? No, there's more densely operated area, you get about 130. Go to that side again. You got about 170 there. Nevertheless, quite interesting to just look at anyway. This is the last 2 minutes. Let's go try and get off the motorway. No score set. GG. So now what the frame rates of, well, just for a minute there, they did go 100, which we haven't really seen.